Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol FNMA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this one yesterday, but want to get things updated here as we head into the weekend. And what do I think about the chart? Well, it depends. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 20 seconds, then yeah, for you the chart's looking kind of rough. If you care about the big picture of things, then the bulls are still in full control. The bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build upon the uptrend that they've been working on. And again, from the big picture perspective, if that's what you care about, long-term uptrends, then that's what you want, higher lows. And like I said, the bulls, even with the pullback, still have plenty of opportunity to build that higher base. So that's when I kind of want to first segue into and just map out. And I did talk about this in yesterday's video, but just offer a little bit more perspective. So we'll go right here. And that important level of support continuing to be right here around the $4.05 mark, just because you don't want to see the price falling back inside of this range where it already was. And you can see actually today at one point the price got relatively close to that area, but then the bulls did a very good job of bouncing the price back upwards. So that's why I say from the big picture perspective, and technically speaking, sure, the price could still fall below there a little bit, and you'd still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. But nobody wants to see the price fall back inside of this range that it broke out of right there and then really kind of exploded through. So 405, definitely that important level of support. And I'll zoom back in so you can see now where that green line's coming from. But as you see, today, bears try to press down through there, but the bulls said, no, that's not going to happen. So good sign right there that, that level of support is still holding. And next week, that's definitely the ideal level that you want to see continue to hold. Now, what about areas of resistance? Key area of resistance that it was essentially, well, there's a couple of levels. First one right there at $4.20. And that's kind of the first bridge to be crossed before you talk about the fun level. What do I mean by fun level? Well, I'll be the first to admit it is very fun to talk about testing previous highs, let alone breaking to new highs. So that's where 440 comes into play as a resistance. But before you start talking about 440, the first key level that needs to be broken up above is this $4.20 mark. So all in all, though, good, healthy final, close to the week. The price is putting in some higher lows, and as long as the price keeps on putting in those higher lows, the chart's going to continue to take care of itself. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.